Welcome. In this video, we're going to take a look at component types in our PrintVis Business Central system and what they're used for. A component type is used for defining the types of components in a job. This is handy if you're producing books or items that get a cover or have a cover and a text or multiple pieces or pages to it. For instance, if we take a look at a case and we look at our job card, we'll notice on the job item line that there's a component type field. This component type can be populated with several pre-determined settings that will determine how the item is produced, and we'll take a look at those in just a second. In this case, we have it set as a flat sheet for this one. We could have selected a text or a 4-page cover, and it would have determined the type of paper that we could use or the type of press that this would run on. To set up those component types in your system, you simply search for component types and select PrintVis component types. This brings up our list of the component types that we have set up in our system. To edit that, we simply click on the word flat or on our code, and it brings up our component type card. In this case, you can see that our code is flat. We have a flat sheet. The sorting order determines the order in the list that it is. If we put colors in, we could specify the number of colors on the front or back, or we could determine that there may not be any colors on the front or the back. If we check this, no matter what they put in, if they put 4/4, it will not print colors on that front side of the sheet. Under the job item, we can select the format, so we can specify that this section is a 11x17 or a 20x20 if we want to limit it to a specific format. We also are able to limit it to a specific paper item, so we can tie this to a generic house stock every time if we'd like to do that, as well as finishing specifically for this. So if we know that this is always going to get trimmed or scored, we could set that at this point as well, and it would add it to our estimate automatically. We do have the ability to set up an imposition type as well. If we know that this particular component gets laid out a certain way on the sheet each time, we can set that imposition. Our format allows us to specify the number up, both in the width and the length of the sheet. And if this is a cover, we can include a spine calculation so that it knows how to calculate the spine for that cover. We are also able to add additional components to this if we want to include additional components. This is handy if we're building things such as magazines or brochures that have a cover and a text. So the brochure may have a 4-page cover and text in it. Once those are created, they appear in that component type list. To create a new one, you simply click New, and you'd fill in all the information. And now my 4-page SIG is available as a component type. If you have any additional questions about PrintVis component types and how they can affect your system, please contact your PrintVis partner.